Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the Toys R Us exclusive Star Wars Black Series action figure of the Imperial Hovertank pilot from Rogue One. This figure first made waves on Rogue Friday. All my local Toys R Us's received a case of 6 figures each, and every store that I knew very quickly sold out of them on the midnight release Rogue Friday sales night. And then that was it for a while, but lately some Toys R Us's in my area have started receiving these again. Granted, they sell out right away again, but still, there is hope if you're out there and you're trying to get a hold of these. Keep checking back to your local Toys R Us. I think this figure is magnificent looking. I think it's a great design, although I am a huge fan of action figures of, you know, Imperial forces, clone troopers, stormtroopers, anything like that really you know, butters my bread, whatever you want to say. Fantastic looking design. I love the helmet, I love the armor. I like the fact that there's no armor on the thighs. Kind of reminds me of the biker scout troopers. Really good details here as far as what they're setting out to achieve with a white looking armor, but then kind of dirtying it up. You can see the kind of light brown that you could see over the armor. The shoes section does not match the white of the rest. That's no big deal, but I like the browning up of stuff. You can see it on the rest of the armor as well. On the chest, you know, on the arms, everywhere, the belt. So nothing's like a perfectly clean white, which is cool because in the Star Wars universe, especially the classic Star Wars universe, a lot of stuff was kind of dirty and lived in, and this really looks kind of cool. The separation of black paint on the back there looks really, really good, especially under the arms where it meets the kind of glove area. Separation of black and white on the torso looks great as well. And then we get this marvelous looking helmeted head. I love this design. I especially like the kind of eye area. We'll focus in here in a moment. The eye area looks really, really cool. But just like the kind of black lines towards the bottom, the little details on the sides of like the nose area, or where the nose would be, the little grooves there on the side, the black paint, the little block here on the front looks really, really cool. I'm going to stop raving about the design and just sort of mention the articulation on this is pretty good. Especially, you know, that it doesn't kind of break up the design. We get the ball kind of hinged shoulders. We do not get a bicep cut, but we do get the hinged elbow that does a full rotation, and the two elbow joints, not elbow, wrist joints, both swivel, but one hinges up and down, the other one hinges side to side. We have the kind of mid-torso cut. The head has a ball joint at the top and a little kind of joint at the base of the neck, so you can get the head to kind of come forward and back like that. Not much, it's a little stiff. Mid-thigh cut, full range of motion at the legs, although it is kind of stopped at the front there by those little dinguses, but double knee joint, and then no boot swivel, just the top of the thigh swivel, the thigh cut, but you do get the hinged ankle that does swivel, so you can kind of position the feet however you need to. The Imperial Hovertank pilot comes with one lone accessory, and it is the typical blaster that we're used to seeing with stormtroopers. Overall, solid sculpt, good design, just kind of a gray plastic, and it looks pretty good, and it fits right into the hand there very easily, like so, and I like the index finger fits right into the trigger area very nicely. This whole figure looks freaking awesome, as I've already said. Great, great, great design. I love this design of Rogue One, the additional kind of troopers that fit into the more classic era of Star Wars, giving us something new, but something that looks old. Awesome, 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 awesome. Can you tell that I like this? I like this. Thanks for watching, everybody, and follow me on Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff.